Alright, so just to get my bearings, I started here, I walked here, got an item, noticed that there was something, got scared by it. Then I went here, and then went here to the cathedral. I identified what there was underwater, so I was no longer scared. And eventually made my way to the cathedral, and now that I'm here, I want to once again attempt to get that item. I suppose this is how I get there. Sure looks like it. Okay, well, sure. That I think is the first that I've seen like that, where you actually have to jump. No wonder it's the first. I mean, jumping is not an option in Dark Souls series. Okay, I'm glad I went back for this one. It's a Scaduview fragment. Okay, so what do I want to do? I don't believe I want to exit here. I think it's better if I go here. So there in that courtyard is an ulcerated tree spirit or some other kind of tree spirit. Whereas here I can explore a bit more. Okay, change of plans. I'm going to go to the courtyard first. I'm going to also go to the structure that the cutscene showed me a site of grace in. I'm going to explore the rest of the things, and then I'm going to go here, and it just might lead me outside. And if it does, I'm going to grab the closest site of grace there. And then go back. Alright. There you are. I wonder if the tree is going to help me, or just the opposite. Why did I roll there? I was under no threat. I was in no danger whatsoever. Okay. It has quite a big reach, I must admit. Okay, what are you doing now? Well, yes, that's what I was expecting of you, but you really delayed that. Like, you really took your time there. Boom. I was quite close to the flames, but I was still safe enough, and I just rolled right into a tail swipe. Okay, Scaduview fragment, I'm guessing. Mantle of Thorns, what? Why? Did you just give me a spell that, I don't know, does it return damage or does it deal damage when I roll? I'm a bit confused there, but sure, I suppose. Okay, is this where I was meant to drop? Question mark. Yes, this is in fact where I was meant to drop. Got it. And then here, I know there's a site of grace very close, but I'm still just running around and exploring stuff. Well-pickled turtleneck. Just to see, temporarily grants large boost to stamina recovery speed. By the way, this one reduces FP used to summon spirits. Okay. Of course, I'm not summoning any spirits. Like, sure, I do have Revered Spirit Ash, but my build, it's not really meant to summon spirits. I didn't put really any points into attunement. I think I may have leveled it up once or twice. Hello, big crab. Just for your own safety, do not fight me. I can absolutely destroy you. Okay, for the record, you wanted it. For the record, you are the one who ignored my warning. Okay, then this, yeah, it leads back to pretty much right next to the site of grace. And yeah, this is where I was like, wait, there's a contraption here, but there's water, and this is the place where I realized that this is an area similar to New London Ruins from Dark Souls 1. Okay, another crab, hello. Hello, hello, how are you doing? Again, for your own safety, do not attempt to fight me. If you are hiding any loot, I suggest that you forfeit it. I suggest that you don't get too attached to it, and I will just grab it and leave you be. Deal? Deal? No deal? Oh. Oh, well that's a drop. It's quite a drop. Okay, some more cookery. An item that I'm not really using. Well. Dude. You slapped me with your tail. That's a first, I think. Like the first instance of this type of enemy hitting me with a tail when emerging from the ground. I mean, I have been hit by this enemy when it was emerging. I have been hit by this type of enemy when it was performing a tail attack, but not hit by its tail. No. Okay, I managed to outrun it, good. But I didn't get hit by its tail when it was emerging from the ground. Like, that was a first. Okay, what do I hear? Is someone casting spells or something? Or was it a bell or something? I don't know. Iris of Occultation. So is the game pointing me into the bad choice for Fire Knight Quailine? Is it? Is it telling me basically, okay, this guy's a biscuit, and you're going to give the Iris of Occultation. Actually, maybe there are several NPCs where I need to make that choice. And that's why I'm getting more than just one of those items. Maybe. It's just a guess, just an assumption. It's just a theory. Hi. Got any loot? Nice, thanks. See, now you are smart. You are a smart crab. You know not to pick a bone where you shouldn't. Okay, I'm going to go to the site of grace, and then I will return into the cathedral and go to the left, I think, from here, to the place from which I may make my way outside of the Shadow Keep. Heck yeah, 11 Scaduview Blessing. That's great. That's awesome. Alright, so into the cathedral, then to the left. There may be the Fire Knight again. I may have to deal with it again. Actually, no, I will be headed to the right. Yeah, okay, question. Why were all of those summoned when their summoner wasn't there? They all fall when their summoner is gone, and it is gone, so they shouldn't have been summoned in the first place. I don't know. Okay, two ways to go. Here, through the door, which if it turns out I cannot open it, I'm going to look very dumb. Then the other is up here, and it's where I get Battlefield Priest's Cookbook 1. Okay, let's see if it leads me out of the Shadow Keep. It might. Up or down? Down. It leads out. It leads out of the Shadow Keep. Golden Grease, Drawstring, Golden Grease. So it's like a better version of Holy. Okay, well, what have you got? You've got a Site of Grace, thank you. Okay, just to check, is this another... No, it's still... Is this the Scada tree? Is this the Scada tree? I don't know. Okay, so what I wanted to do... And now I'm thinking which way I should go. Sunken Chapel. Here, then I will once again make my way to the cathedral. Yes, this way, then to the right, then to the left. Well, kind of to the right and to the left. I had to go back a little bit. Okay, now I need to find where the moving platform was. See, look at this. They shouldn't even be summoned in the first place. I just got 14,000 runes just because something happened that I don't believe should have happened. Okay, where's the moving platform? It should be there. Should be somewhere here. Wait, where is it? Is it in one of other buildings? I don't believe I can make my way here from someplace else. Like if I go back to the entrance, okay, here it is. If I were to go back to the entrance, the floating pieces of wood that I used to get here, they're no longer there. Okay, well, since you are still here, I guess I have to deal with you. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, then this I believe goes to the Specimen Storehouse. No, this is not what I wanted to do. This, I'm curious. Cover some of the Scada tree's impenetrable thorns. What? Sorcery of those who abandoned the practice of incantations after devout faith rewarded them with only despair. It's sorcery. The caster wounds their own flesh using impenetrable thorns grown from the Scada tree, which then cover the body entirely. Once covered, dodge rolls will damage enemies. So it's like an armor of thorns. The image of the misshapen Scada tree is an edict: spurn all that exists, wound all that exists, for we have been abandoned. And Fire Knight's Seal enhances the incantations of Mesmer. Okay, Specimen Storehouse. So I'm guessing. By the way, as another character, I explored this area thoroughly. Pretty much anywhere, any place that I could have gone, I did go. But I could not for the life of me figure out how to get here. Or in the upper floors, I also saw that there was like, I don't know, floor 5, floor 8, floor whatever. And I couldn't get there. Storehouse back section. Okay, and this might just be how I can make my way up to those areas where I saw some enemies. Okay, do you just not care or what? Okay, 1 for 1. 1 for 1. You hit me, I hit you. Carrion Thrusting Shield. Wait, Thrusting Shield? Thrusting Shield. A silver thrusting shield embedded with glintstones enables the wielder to attack and guard simultaneously. Once wielded by Rolana, the Twin Moon Knight, during her sole entry into ritual combat, a demonstration of fidelity to the Earth Tree. Shield Strike as a skill. Well, okay. Well, okay, indeed. Oh, a ladder. Here I was about to go looking for illusory walls, but no, there's a ladder that brings me up. And from here, where would I go? Oh, and by the way, this, I also know this. As another character, I saw the ladder and I was like, okay, there must be a way. So I tried to scale up those. I was stubbornly trying to parkour to jump up here on this platform, only to be greeted by an basically invisible wall. I was prevented from jumping up there, even though I reached the altitude where I should have been able to. Yes, I know I could have taken you out earlier, like just by a backstab, which may have then sent you over the edge, but no, I wanted to deal with you the proper way. I wanted to defeat you in combat, not via gravity. Okay, Beast Horn, okay. Fire Knight Armor. I wonder if it has any special properties as well. Let me check. Distinguished by its red cape and twin golden snakes which adorn the neck, enhancing incantations of Mesmer's flame. And these were the only ones who truly knew Mesmer, his flames like serpents, the painful fate that accompanied his accursed form. Okay, so another special piece of equipment. And once again, another... Okay, I see you. I see you there. Well, you thought you could get me, and I must admit, it is... it's quite a good scheme that you had there, but I was on my guard, luckily. Okay, well, you just... sliced me quite a bit, and I do not appreciate it in the slightest. Okay, then there are also plenty of these scholars, which give me several opportunities to heal using my Assassin's Crimson Dagger. Yeah, this is another thing, like another section that I saw, and I thought to myself, okay, so I would need to get up there, like on that beam from this central mechanism, if I wanted to get here. Well, once again, I was incorrect. Like, sure, maybe I could have, but I don't see a way how. I don't see a way how I could have done that. Okay, then this here as well. Fire Serpent. Yeah, this here, I know there's a lever down there. Or I believe there's a lever down there. The lever that caused me to turn everything here around. And there's no way that's it. There must be more. Is there a ladder somewhere, perhaps, that I'm missing? Like, there must be more. You cannot tell me otherwise. I suppose I'm in the stage of denial right now. Like, no, there must be more. You cannot tell me otherwise. Wait, do you think I can... You reckon I can just jump and... No, that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea, I shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, it seems like I could somehow climb, maybe get over there. No, there's no way from here. Right? No, there's no way. Surely not. Surely not like that. There's the site of grace, right? I'm not crazy. There's a site of grace there. Is there a site of grace? I'm not sure anymore. I thought it was illuminating stuff there, but maybe not. Storehouse back section. Yeah, but is this truly all? I don't know, maybe there's a lever that would allow me to undo this. Look, there's so much more. There's a curse blade. There's a curse blade there. Oops. Just kicked it. I just kicked. No, that's not a curse blade, that's a bat. But still, there's a bat. There's something up there. You can see there's something up there. And since the railing is missing, it means that I could drop down here from up there. And it also means that it doesn't connect to the rest of the area, or to the section in which I was earlier. Because if it did, I would have already been here. I would have already found it. There must be more. There must be more to this somehow, somewhere, some way. Oh yeah, and not to mention I also saw planks outside. And that also made me realize, okay, there's more to this area. I just didn't know how to get there. And now I do. Yeah, I was not crazy. This is indeed a site of grace. Yep, and this is the edge that I saw. And this goes up. It goes up. Okay. Let the exploration, let the challenge continue. Oh, it's the rafters. Okay, it's the rafters. Got it. Still, let the exploration commence. Well, I do have means of ranged combat. So worst case scenario, I can take out my enemies like that, just using bolts. Of course, I would prefer not to do that, not to be forced to do that. Thin beast bones. Okay, that seems like something. That also seems like another something. Okay, let's see what more this area has. I'm very interested to see. Yeah, I can drop down there and I can jump to the other side. But I want to clear the bats first. I don't want to be attacked by any of them here. Ah, so close. Okay, you think you can make your way to me? I know you're flying and stuff. So shouldn't be a problem for you, right? Well, maybe if you were a wee bit smarter, maybe you could pull it off, but you don't seem like the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay, there's... Well, I suppose there was a way that I just strafed that grab attack. So, yay, that's a win for me. 4 smithing stones, 7. Yeah, I believe that if I wanted to switch weapons, I totally could. The thing is, I don't. I like this flail. And from what I know, the flails, like the weapon category in... I tried. From what I'm aware, the weapon category of flails in general is more dexterity focused. I just happen to have one that's strictly strength focused. Maybe the only one. Okay, what have I here? Firebone bolts that could also create some just bone bolts. Okay, this also reminds me of a Sense Fortress, in a way that there are 2 ones that if you take one, then the other one comes down, and they're right next to each other. Or also, gosh, I don't even remember the area in Dark Souls 2. Like the one before the Great Belfry, that area. A Sinner's Rise? No, that's another one. That's also an area that you can get to from the area that I'm thinking about right now. Okay, ladders. Right. There's an item here. I'm going to jump down and grab it. A wrath from afar. Okay. Incantation. If I were to hazard a guess. Okay, so I can already drop down. And it should be fine as well. But I know there's more I can do here. There's at least one more item I can pick up. Oh, so that's what you guys were using. It's a wrath from afar. How dare you? How dare you try to burn me? I'm not a marshmallow, you know? I am not a marshmallow, thank you very much. Well, I guess I can send it down. Can you not? Ha! You didn't reach. You're so bad. You're so bad. I'm sorry, did I hurt your feelings? I'm going to hurt you as well. Ha! A broken rune. Thank you. Thank you for that 500 runes bonus. Okay, I don't want to drop blindly. I don't want to fall, so I'm just going to take a ladder like a civilized person. Okay. Oh, there is a ladder there. Got it. Lol. Lol. Oh, you just shouted at me. How dare you? Okay, so what am I looking at? This connects there. Okay. I'm not sure which way to go. There are 3 ways I can go right now. There's the one that leads outside, right here. And this, I believe, is the way I should go. Okay, so I'm going to go investigate the other 2 first. So the first one, I need to climb twice. So first this ladder and then the other ladder, and then I can take the lift down. That is correct. Then go here. And here. It brings me to a lower level. Right here. Okay, so there's another Fire Knight. Not the first one, and I'm guessing not the last. That could be the last, I don't know. But definitely not the first. Okay, you had your fun, now let me restore some health. Thank you. Okay, and an item. Again, a rune of an unsung hero. 50,000 runes upon consuming it. Okay, so this is one area that I could have gone to, then the other one is here, and I could have also got here by dropping from the lower section. And yeah, what is there here? Any items? Anything? Anyone? Any enemies? No. Nothing. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. And you did not add... oh no, you did... Wait, did you? No, you didn't really add a hitbox to the chain. Okay, so that's, I believe, all there was. Now I can just drop down here and exit the Specimen Storehouse. And I also got Fire Knight Hilda. Okay. And that leads to Mesmer. That I know. That I know. What about this? Where does this lead? It leads... Oh, it leads down. Huh. I'm looking at... It's not Shadowkeep. I'm looking at perhaps a way to another area. Okay, can I open this? No. Thank you. Thank you. But also, no thank you. Whoa. That may be a boss. That may be a boss fight. My face has been kind of splattered. Okay. One of the areas to which I could have, to which I wanted to go, but I didn't have an idea of how I could get there. Have mercy for the spirited away shamans. I mean, the guys here didn't seem to have mercy for the statues of Marika. So I don't know. I don't know. You expect me to have mercy, but what about you? Okay, I'm just curious. Scaduview. Commander Gaius. My name is Gyobumas. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As I breathe, you will not pass the castle gate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you have a boar, not a horse. And I know your name is not Gyobumas attack. Okay, good one. Good one, you got me. I cannot help but think that you have some grab attacks. Yep, I figured that would reach. Okay, I believe I can reapply this. Okay. Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Cease. Cease it. Oh, that took a lot. That took a lot of my stamina to block. Second phase, is that it? Mm-hmm. I take that. I don't take that. Not only did I knew you would be doing that, I also wanted to block or roll, which neither of those happened. You got me. Well done. Well done, good one. And now watch me. Now watch me totally fail. By the way, is the soundtrack the same as Commander at the... what was it called? Oh my goodness. What was it called? My memory... At Castle Sol. Commander Nyal. The soundtrack's the same, isn't it? Oh, coming in hot. Huh? I'm sorry, what? Okay. Well, good thing I ducked. Okay, so some moves, some combos, both the boss and the boar attack. Like this one. Yep, like that one. Yep, I take that. I healed my health to full. Whoa, you are much more aggressive this time. Or is it just me? Or perhaps is it about RNG? Okay, I take that. I don't take that. Okay, I take that. Managed to block the attacks. Managed to roll the attack. And now let's see what you've got. You've got that, okay, got it. Oof, okay, well, you can turn very quickly there. So I don't know, is that like your ranged attack or something? Yep, I am doing much worse this time around. Not sure why, honestly. I just seem to struggle to find windows to attack. Or heal. Okay, this is going very, very poorly. Very, very poorly, and I hope it's going to change. Honestly, though, I don't expect I'm going to beat this boss right now. I haven't even reached the second phase, and I'm already pretty much all out of healing. Well, now I have reached the second phase. Oh, you missed. Okay, now you didn't. I'm not winning this, by the way. I'm not winning this. Not happening now. I'm totally not saying this just to increase my chances, because for some reason it seems to work like the opposite way. Like if you say that I'm dead, you suddenly not die. If you say that I'm doing well, then you suddenly get absolutely destroyed. So yeah, by me saying that I'm not going to make it, I was, or at least I believe, I was actually increasing my chances of making it. And that's why I started doing well. It's bizarre. It's really bizarre, I must say. Scaduview. So that is the Scad tree. So it's to the north. Oh, coming in hot. Pain train. Oh. Well, I blocked it. Boom. Again, a kick. Okay. Okay, chill, maybe? Maybe chill, can we, you know, find a common ground? Can we find a common denominator? There. Great. Come on. No. No. Not like that. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? I know the saying is that you should never approach a bull from the front, a horse from the back, and an idiot at all. Well, this is not a bull, but yeah, I believe it's better if I approach the guy from the back. Then I can only get kicked, pretty much. Okay, well that took some of my stamina. Pretty much exhausted it. Speaking of kicks, there. The guy pretty much turned to face away from me, and that's how it got to kick me. Smart, I suppose? Oh my goodness. Missed both of my attacks. And this time I got only one of them. Okay, Braggart's Roar, let's get it. I was like, wait, is it getting bigger? Like the black hole, the attack? I didn't think I was going to make it there. Commander Gaius. Oh, I got behind you. I got you real good. Okay, yeah, is it getting bigger in size? Does it gain more range? Okay, I'll take that. Okay, well that was a charge, if I've seen one, which I believe I have. I believe I just have seen a charge. And the bleed? Oh my goodness, nice timing. Legend Feld. Remembrance of the Wild Boar Rider. Not something I would have expected. I would have expected that it would just be a great enemy, Feld, not an actual legend. Besides, what would I get from a remembrance here? So confused. So yeah, the scatter tree is here. Indeed. So yeah, from the storehouse, Shadowkeep back gate, and then oh, this whole thing is a boss area. Okay, got it. Tree Worship Passage, that's from the Shadowkeep. Okay, so I still have plenty to explore in terms of areas. I'm guessing there isn't going to be much more here. Obviously the Site of Grace after defeating an enemy, that's completely expected. I could level up now, but I don't feel like it. I would just put another point into endurance. I thought it was something new. No, it was just a broken tree trunk. I thought it was like, I don't know, something that popped up after the Wild Boar Rider was defeated. Commander Gaius. Alright. Scaduview. Wait, this is the longer part? The longer side of it? Then it mustn't be very deep, like the structure. It doesn't seem like there's going to be that much. I mean, there's just a giant gate, but is there anything else there or not? I don't know. But I do believe I see what could be a mausoleum. Yeah, a nice mausoleum. Albinoric's Shack and a Sharpshot Talisman. I was going to say it looks like an Albinoric, like Latena. Well, guess what? It is. It is. Do I fight this one? Do I fight this one? Boosts attack power of precision aimed shots. Come on, let's have a fight that I could have had with Gaius, but didn't. Let's fight. Ow, there it is, good one. A good one again. Don't hurt Torrent. Hurt me. I mean, sorry, you can hurt me instead, but don't hurt Torrent. That's what I meant to. Oh. You fought well. Huh? Gaius' Greaves, you dropped his pants? This may have been a very special one, at least to a very certain commander. I don't know if what I did was a good thing, a bad thing, something in between, or something else entirely. I have no clue, honestly. So yeah, this is... What is this? Is this where I need a flame? Scadutry Chalice. So I have reached the Scadutry. That is a fact, right? I mean, it's pretty much as close to the Scadutry as I can get, like just in terms of the actual map. Scadutry Chalice. I'm going to see in a moment if I can interact with it somehow. I'm very curious to see. Also, I gotta say, Commander Gaius was on the easier side in terms of bosses in the DLC. I just have to say it. Sorry, not sorry, Gaius. Can I see the ceiling tree from here? Because honestly, I still don't know where to go in the ancient ruins of Rao, and I believe that is the place where I would actually have to go. I believe that it's not optional. Whereas this? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It could be optional, it could be also mandatory. Wow, so many Scadutry fragments. So it's absolutely a good idea to come here. More blessed bone shards. Press, 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 and I know I'm just mashing the button. So can I interact with this in any way? I do believe it requires a flame. I just dropped in here. Like nobody's business. I mean, in terms of the messages, let me just see. Boosts attack power of precision aimed shots. Gaius's Greaves. Black iron greaves made for Commander Gaius, a cruel joke, for he could not wear them. Riding atop the boar he called his other half, Gaius was in fact a warrior of Albinorg extraction. Okay, the messages. Here, this one. Kind Michaela seeks the tower sealed by shadow and the gate of divinity found there. If we are to reach him, we must burn the tree that seals the path, and for that we require a flame. We must burn a tree that seals the path. So I don't know, is it... Oh, it's referring to the sealing tree. Okay, got it. And then the other message, it would seem that the people of the keep have flooded the holy quarter that leads onward to the Scadutry, barring access. Been there, done that, reached here. However, there's no route that leads there from this storehouse. Perhaps there's another way to reach the holy quarter from somewhere else in the keep. Yeah, I'm not sure if there was. I'm honestly not sure. When I reached the holy quarter of the Shadow Keep, it was just that. It was just the holy quarter. It was not from the keep. We found the seeing tree just ahead, but if we are to burn it, we need the proper kindling, that of Sir Mesmer. Ancient ruins, yeah. The sealing tree is in the ancient ruins of Rao. It lies beyond the high bridge leading from the first floor of the storehouse. I will join you there once I have finished the task at hand. So the kindling is not for the Scadutry. It's for the sealing tree, somewhere in the ancient ruins of Rao. somewhere that I haven't figured out where it could be. So that was a Shadow Keep. No, that was not the Shadow Keep. That was the Shadow Keep, and that was the Specimen Storehouse. Yeah, then the Ancient Ruins of Raleigh. Which one is the Ceiling Tree, and how do I get there? That's something I'm going to have to figure out on my own later, at another time, I guess. Yeah, I still believe I need to get here, like up here, or at least into this structure. And I have been here, like this whole thing. Actually, no, not this. This whole thing without this ledge and without this place. Like I've been there. Okay, what do I want to do now? I want to go to Roundtable Hold and check what I can do with the remembrance I just got. Once again, the giant double middle finger. Can I get equipment from those? Yes, Gaius' helm. Gaius' armor. The black iron chest armor of Commander Gaius, part of an armor set patterned after fallen seeds. Gaius was the most senior disciple of the same Alabaster Lord who taught Radan and Gaia gravitational technique. Gaia. Is that another boss? One with earthly powers? I'm afraid. Wait, am I afraid? No, I don't fear. Duh. It's something else, obviously. And then the greaves. Not the greaves, I already have them. The gauntlets. Yeah, the same thing pretty much. Power from Remembrance. This one. Remembrance of the Wild Boar Rider. Switch display. Both were as elder brothers to the lion, and both were cursed from birth in spite of, or perhaps because of, this very reason. Gaius was both Mesmer's friend and the leader of his men. Both were as elder brothers to the lion. What? What lion? You're not talking about the dancing lion, are you? Wait, no, wrong button. A weapon once wielded by Commander Gaius, no more, he's fallen. Spinning gravity thrust. Heavy thrusting sword. Okay. Weighty and capable of being brought to bear with great force, this armament shows its true potential when used astride a mount. Gaius himself was never without his boar. C, scaling and strength, and E in dexterity. It does no magic damage, nor does it have an intelligence scaling or requirement, even though it uses gravitational powers. That is... I find that odd, to say the least. Skill, Spinning Gravity Thrust. A gravity skill honed by the disciples of an Alabaster Lord. Uses gravitational power to hang in the air before rotating the body and charging forward. That sounds awesome. An additional input allows for a follow-up attack. And then this one, Blades of Stone. Pulls blade like clumps of rock from the earth. 48 intelligence requirement. Gravity manipulating sorcery of Commander Gaius. Pulls blade like clumps of rock from the earth. Charge to form 3 successive clumps. So it's what happened after the spinning attack, which I've managed to dodge every single time but once. And I believe that it's kind of like the Eye of the Storm. So basically, if you're further away, it's more dangerous. And since I managed to end up pretty much right next to the enemy, the outer spikes never actually reached me. Gaius and Radan were good rivals in their youth, and this sorcery is a product of their friendly competition. Okay, well, now I know that I could do something with Fire Knight Queline, but the question is, do I want to? I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Okay, so now the thing... Wait, there's still this whole thing? Can I reach it somehow, somewhere? From some place? Like, this whole section, I don't believe I can reach it. This is too far. These cliffs are way too far up. Way too high up. Then these, I believe, are also way too far up. So where would I need to go to get them? This is a waterfall, so this area is even lower than that. Heck, it's much lower. I'm thinking now. Can I drop somewhere from here, or can I not? I would have to figure it out. And then there's this whole thing. This whole thing to which I could go, but I don't believe I want to, honestly. I do see there's a crater here, which... Oh, there are some pedestals here. So, well, pedestals? What am I talking about? Some, like, gravestone ledges or whatever they are? So I could technically drop from here. That looks like a middle finger. That looks like a middle finger. I'm sorry, not sorry. I had to point it out. I had to say it. This seems like something big. This seems like something big and something that quite possibly I may require more Scaduview Blessing for. So I'm going to do that later. But yeah, it's either that I'm going to go here, which I'm not sure. I could go to the other path that I have found out, and you know what? That is where I'm going to go. The other path that may or may not, hopefully will lead me to this place, and I can finally get the rest of the map uncovered in the next episode.